Hey team, welcome back to the Exogate initiative, where we just learned plasma cannons are kinda sadly. Kinda Well, we learned it a little bit ago, but, so what we do then is we sell out you two, right? And then what we do I wish we knew the hit values of the weapons and stuff like that. Where's she resting? Because I was using them. I was using them. I remember. Alright, so let's just go ahead, consolidate that area. We almost have enough sciencey bits. Come on, just a little bit more. Looks like it'll be 2 more missions before we can take it over. Thought I assigned this. Could have swore I thought I assigned that. Well, I guess not. Yeah, science this stuff up, come on. How are the engineers doing? Did they ever get their stuff together and get to level 7? Two of them did. Oh yeah, a bunch of them are level 9. The hell did they take off? Yeah, I should have just kept them in base. Should have just kept them in base grinding then. We're gonna need more miners. Bro, they're shooting through it. Need this armory, really. Come on, somebody study these aliens. Do I hear a whine going off like shit is about to explode? I mean, the Astral alone is probably keeping us running. Salaries are what, 162,000 a month? Almost. Astral's almost enough to keep the operations afloat itself. Which one would assume is only going to get more ridiculous as they get, you know, higher level and stuff. Running out of science places, though. We have a whole bucket of that we need to sell, huh? We have 45, so 30? Is 30 good? Because Maglum doesn't sell for shit. Astral sells okay. This is aight. Cobium and Astral are the big sellers. Heavy exosuits require cobium. I need to find a source of cobium. That's what it comes down to. Another alien planet? Why, yes, please. Let's do that. No recruitable aliens encountered yet. So I guess it's not every alien then? Is sadly what I just found out. But oh wow, there's another one? Really? Heckin' rude. Here, I thought we were gonna be good. They're already level 7, holy crap. So you could just rip through and replace them. We've made first contact with a race of humanoid amphibians. They're friendly, highly intelligent, and live in rural settlements out here in the plains. Tell me about their homes. They live in arched mud huts, which have dried hard in the heat from the suns. They're strong enough to withstand the frequent rainstorms. They're homely inside, if a little cramped. Potential allies? Hold that thought. Some of them have just witnessed you on the video call. Seems to have unnerved them. Is it our tech? Yeah, I think it might be. To them, you appear as a flat, disembodied talking head floating in midair. We need to be careful exposing them to unfamiliar technology. Could, at best, scare them, at worst, cause social contamination. Maybe we should give them some space. Agreed. Think for now we should store our equipment out of sight and get to know them a little better first. We'll carry it back to the AP, then return to the village. We'll be in touch. Have fun. Don't die. Have fun, don't die. My forever caveat. Have fun, don't die. Hello, XO. We've got an update on the amphibian humanoids we nicknamed the Bleak. We've been getting to know them after we took our equipment back to the AP. What have you learned? Despite not possessing our level of technology, the Bleak are nevertheless culturally advanced. They just work in different materials and techniques. Quite well made. But ultimately, we are dealing with a society and culture very different to our own. One without an industry for a start. Okay. Their cells regenerate somehow, meaning they can spontaneously heal themselves. We don't fully understand it yet. There's also some kind of aura surrounding them. It's hard to explain, but it has a noticeable positive impact on mood. Sounds like magic. Indeed, we may learn more on subsequent visits once we begin to understand one another's languages. Excellent first step. Now get back here and do a thing. Don't really care what thing that is, but just do a thing. Wait, we got rail guns, didn't we? Okay, so they got that Lucy Williams, Lars Bauer. Okay, so we got you. And then they got assault rifles. Hopefully the spread of different shenanigans helps. I don't know if it actually will, but we'll pretend it does. And go from there. Let's finish the logic box. Alright, so we got some railguns, we got some blasters, we got some big blasters. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I'm sitting on, what, 8 mil? I don't think I have many problems to worry about right at this particular moment. If they blow up some generators. That AoE shot, though. Dude, just wiped out. I don't know. Not doing so great. I just need more guards. Might just be what it comes down to. The Bleak were attacked, at least 6 dead by my count, including the ones we met during first contact, who got scared by the video call. It's lucky we made progress with each other's language. Otherwise, I don't think we'd have a clue what's going on. What happened? Poachers attacked them. The Bleak wear precious stones in their heads. In their forehead and chins, we thought they were decorative or ceremonial. But we learned they are fitted when they are young. Their flesh then grows around the stones. Removing them kills them outright. Well, let's help them. Yeah, I think we can assume the poachers are selling the precious stones. Either way, it seems to be a reoccurring operation. Yeah, let's murder these murderers. Sometimes, who murders the murderers, you know? For now, the Bleak need time to heal. Physical regeneration will help, but they also just need time. Not worried about that at the moment. Got some intel from the aliens. The poachers come in fixed cycles. Well, lots to put in the report. Been a little preoccupied since we found about all the deaths. But we also learned about their rich oral folk history. Good work. There's something else. One of the Bleak wants to come back with us. They say they had enough of the attacks. I know it's not initiative policy, but I thought recruit them. Not even a question. Let's go. Alien Gators. Alien Gator bro, what do you do? You're a scientist. Amphibian wellness aura. Can't lose health. Can't lose health. Or can't lose mental health or get mental health conditions. And improves mental health of others nearby. Heals own physical health over time. Sleeps much longer, but cures all physical conditions. Slightly reduced max physical health. So they're just a machine. They're just like, we don't need anything. We don't need anything to relax with. We just like to work. We're working with mud huts and sticks and mud. Dude, bro knows how to take apart an alien robot. I'll give him that. Bro's just chopping through it like, yeah, whatever. I ain't asked, homie. They've made it over to here, huh? They keep trying to box me in, but I'm not gonna let it happen. They're already on a mission. What mission are they on? Let's take them off that. Let's put them on that. Can't have that shit. We got no science expeditioning places to go to. We are completely out of science at the moment. That is not great. Team 1, please, hurry up. Team 1, hurry up. Team 1, what are you doing? How are y'all looking? They're already level 8. Holy crap. Their socials all for shit, though. We could definitely use more weapons, I guess. Team 1, what are you doing? Why are you not ready? Let's be about this life. Come on. What the hell are you holding that you can't drop? Really? All these are running. You can't pump it in there, huh? Yep, we see her walking around with one. I guess it is time to plug in another boundary. Alright, Team 1 is finally off. We want to catch that before they catch it. We want to catch that. Yeah, you know what? Let's send our second spearhead out. Team 1 here. Oh, we're inside a collapsed temple. We found an old altar. There's something fixed into the base. Looks like the body of a small individual inside a prison of bright white material. Should we extract the artifact? Why don't we defer to the scholar? It was likely a sacred space of an ancient civilization, who perhaps enacted rituals here, but it's hard to say for sure. It's not much more than a ruin of fallen rocks. Still, any thoughts on the artifact? Analyze it where it is. Understood, we'll get to it. Probably a couple days' work. Looks like 1 day specifically. We got news on the artifact and the altar. We analyzed it, but in doing so realized that it was easily released from the base. And get this, the prison holding the being is made of light. Holding the being is made of light, solid light. How'd they manage this? Was this being inside of divine significance? Don't tell me it's a booby trap. Yep, temple's collapsing. Ease it. We're out, that was close. And hey, still got the artifact. Alright, they got their Indiana Jones on. Good stuff. So everybody's social is weak. Everybody's social is weak. Yeah, no, don't get it. We just send them to be social. Will they only be social then? Is that what it is? It's not important, is it? What is important is Team 1 getting out there and doing the shit it's supposed to do. Tell you what. Tell you what, Team 1. You let me down. You let me down, Team 1. You let me down. You let me down, Team 1. Team 1, what the hell are you doing? Kidding me right now with this shit? How are we so good at mining we can have all these foundries filled and we can't get things done? We're so good at mining now that we have, what, 6, 7 foundries? 9 foundries working at the same time? Because we're just doing that, I guess. Yeah, I think I'd like the stat points to change so you could fill them out how you'd like them to be filled out. Since it seems to be just a shrug whatever as to what gets leveled. Why do they keep doing the bleak? I wanted... Oh no, I do want the bleak. Never mind. I mean, yeah, we want them as well, but... Since they're right there... Turrets might be a good idea. Armory would also be a good idea. Well, a lot of things would actually be a good idea, probably. To be fair. Honestly, I think that might be pretty good. Dump the medic. Take the scholar. It's actually a good point for both of them. They're only meant to chill while at home. Alpha and Omega. Activate. Somebody got a boo-boo. Yeah, I'm waiting for y'all to start launching missions too, man. Sitting here twiddling my dick. Just waiting for somebody to show up, I guess. Oh, we got a surgery going on, huh? Uh-oh. Never liked performing surgeries. Punctured lung. That's not great. Wait, why? What? How did she move? Can one of you medics medic at her? The hell? The hell is going on there? Dude, there no danger of that? No environmental suits, still 0% injury chance. Somebody helped the girl out, damn. Punctured lung, and they're just like, do. Whatever. I possess a vast back catalog of weapons and war machines from all across the universe. If you continue down your current shopping list, I'll be glad to show you a blast from the past. Was that a threat? It's the weirdest threat I've ever been given. Did I just get threatened by Amazon? I think I just got threatened by Amazon. You know what we should have done? Should have made a pure combat team out of Omega, since we might need it at this rate. All right. We've got an emergency here. One of us has multiplied. All right. So we got a Riker situation, huh? There's literally 2 of them. Are you all right? We're fine. Problem is, only one of us can return. Why? Walker explained it to us. Planet's unique makeup means everything here exists with its quantum duplicate. But if we both return to Earth, one of us will disappear forever. That's no good. If we leave one Shen here, they'll survive, but they'd be alone, potentially forever. That's no good either. But we could bring them both back anyway, and let fate decide who lives. We need you to make a choice. What should we do? Well, choose one at random. No, wait. You can't just leave one of us here. Why? To my left is Shen A, to my right is Shen B. The coin says Shen A, I'm sorry. Bye, Shen. I'll never forget that feeling to know someone else, that someone was also me. Oh, I mean, who says he's going to be alone, right? DF-427 is a desolate place, standing in the desert of Regolith, whose only distinguishing features are the occasional the occasional rock or stone, boulder if you're lucky. So, like Mars? Yeah, like Mars, actually, except for the different gravity and composition. There are mountains in the distance, but they don't seem to be getting any closer. Might be further away, and that's much bigger than we thought. Feels like one of those old driving games where you never reach the scenery. Any signs of life? Afraid not. No flora or fauna, certainly no signs of intelligent life. Initial scans indicate the crust is rich in minerals. Though it might be worth exploring further, the Moon and Mars aren't much to look at. But think about what we found there. Okay, have fun. Give me stuff. I like stuff. I'm just saying. So if we cut these paths off to them, hopefully they shouldn't be able to go around, right? One would assume. Maybe incorrectly. Alright, so we got the armory. What can we build in the armory? Equipment. The squarbs are on XD 909. There are thousands of them down in the valley. We found a concealed vantage point on the ridge. It's a staging area. Perhaps they're planning to join the ranks of those invading our base. Alright. Is this their homeworld? No, I don't think so. We assume their homeworld is more developed. I'll notify Mr. Cobb. There's something else. There's another squarb we haven't seen before, 10 times bigger than the others. Seems to be issuing orders. Might be their leader. That's not great. No, but perhaps if we destroy it, we can stop the invasions. Yeah, but we don't poke the hornet's nest here. So far, so good. Opening the gate. Wait, I think the queen can sense it. It's seen us. It's marshalling the drones. She's it. More squarbs are getting in. Entirely different configurations. Hulking ones with some kind of energy shield. Fast insect-like units. And heavily armed escorts. I think so. We're lucky we didn't tick them off even more by attacking. Get through the gate, do it now! If word gets out about these squarb invaders, our share price will plummet faster than light into a black hole. If there's anything you can do to stop them, anything, know that you have our complete support. Except for dismantling the gate, because it was a considerable investment. Yeah, no, you know, potential invasion from alien faction. No worries about that. We're worried about profit margins like a true clown. It's Richter reporting on DF-427. You'll never guess what we found. I'm gonna guess ore galore. Potentially, yes. We came across tracks, snaking off in the distance. So we followed them and found an exploration rover like those we'd send to Mars. Is it one of ours? Why the hell would it be one of ours? What does it look like? About the size of a small car, elevated on 10 wheels and covered in scientific instruments. Grab our arms, comm equipment. There's a spectrometer of some kind, or some kind of imaging device mounted on the front. Can you bring it back? Don't think so. Don't think it'll move. It's too heavy to carry. I think it's come to the end of its working life. It seems to be in low power mode. It looks pretty seized up. Engineer, gain access. That's why you're there. Looking at the construction of the compartment doors, they seem to be operated by servo mechanisms. It worked. I got power to the servo motors and the door swung open. There's a precious piece of unknown metal inside. It's lighting up our instruments, that's for sure. It's obviously pure ore at this point. We think it has an excellent energy storage and release properties. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that this, in its refined form, is what's powering the rover. Alright, get that back to base. Get that back to base, we need it. Why? Reasons. Right? I don't really know. Reasons? Reasons is good. Reasons is probably... God damn it. You pieces of shit. Game's freaking out, man. It does not like what I am doing. Man, what the hell? No. Let's not do that. Well, if we can chew out, what? A little bit more of it. 83 worth of influence. Then we need, what, power down here? Come on back, little buddies. I need you to create more lag for me. Well, if we got that much influence, we should be able to hopefully pump it in there and get them to let go of that planet. Because if we can get them to let go of that planet, what the hell's the other team doing? Scientific expedition somewhere. What scientific expedition are they doing? There's no danger, go to it. Did they liberate that shit? They sure did. How much is it? 332. Take a few days yet to get that. We found at least 100 tiny piles of bones. They form a huge rectangle. What kind of bones? Every kind, from single bones to seemingly complete skeletons. In my opinion, we're looking at a burial ground. Identify the species? Copy that, I'll call when it's done. What is Team 1 doing? The research on the bones was fruitful. They belonged to a three-legged animal that lived centuries ago. Moreover, we found another skeleton bigger than the others, but not formed into a pile. Scholar? The skeleton belongs to the last of its species. We strongly believe it is they that buried the others. They were aware of their coming death. They built these small piles of bones to honor their dead. Perhaps their pets or livestock, or even their children. Then only they remained and died. Perhaps their species even became extinct. That's morbid. I think we need to change the scenery after that. Yeah, you know what? Come home. Just take... That was morbid as hell. Why did the influence jump like that? That's what I was originally planning to do, wasn't it? We're gonna need more mining pits. Mining things, mining stuff. Wait, where the hell do we have a mining thing? I thought we did. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Seems legit. Start working on these exosuits and stuff. Speaking of which, armory, what do we got? Holds 4 pieces of equipment, holds a heavy suit, holds a light suit. Well, there's only a reason to make heavies, right? That's like 20 suits, more or less. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, what do we got going on here? Claim that. Connect that. Create that. Out we go. And out and out and out and out we go. Where it stops, only some bimbo knows. But yeah, if we keep just sliding outwards, we'll eventually cut them off. I'll be alright with that. Oh, we're gonna need more sciencing, but that's okay, we got it. Sciencing's so hard right now. Invasion! Maybe we do turrets. $522. Oh shit, we can't even claim it. I guess technically we don't need to yet. Yeah, there we go. That's better. And we just keep rolling out. 552 influence. It's war. Okay, your monopoly's over. Okay, they're invading what? Create a territorial defense mission. Wait. We're not gonna need a diplomat, right? So then what we do is we put the medic in here. Are they both injured? Do? Why don't you have a gun? There should be more than enough guns, yeah. Holy shit. They just swarmed the hell out of that poor girl. Wait. If they're not doing the defense mission, then let's swap a Rooney. Wait. The hell did the medic go then? Now I'm super confused. Okay, well then they're in good position to go explore, I guess. Team fights. If your team encounters a team from an enemy faction while invading one of its sectors or while defending one of your own sectors, it triggers a team fight event. You'll need to decide which actions your team should take using the special skills of each Gator class until one team is killed or withdraws. Okay. Medic. Treat an individual, treat everyone. Scholar. Cause a target to skip their next turn. Accuracy. So scholars are pretty meh. Construct cover, shield an individual. Scientist. Enemy receives 30% accuracy. And then I'm going to get a soldier just blasting people. So 30% accuracy. Ow. Engineer. 30% damage. Okay, good. Medic. Treat an individual. Oh, okay. So, and now we blast somebody. Who are we taking out? Now, generally, as a rule of thumb, don't aim for the medics. But I will attack the white mage if I need to. Bouchard was hit. Okay, so they missed, but we lost our buff. So we want that 30% buff. Always running. We want the 30% damage always running. And then we want to nuke the shit out of this guy. And our scientist is pretty apt at blowing people away, apparently. Yeah, you keep treating them. See how long that lasts. You about to have a real bad day. Uh-oh! You wanted to invade! Oh, you got me. You tagged me, son. You tagged me. You did. 30% accuracy. Yeah, we're going to make a full combat team. What would it be? It would just be body. It would be body and perception. Everything else is zeroed. And it would be a medic, an engineer, science, and 2 soldiers. Yeah, I think that would be the best play. Engineer, 30% damage decrease. Uh-oh. Medic. Yeah, buddy. Uh-oh, you missed again. Who's blasting at him? You know what? I will take the medic out. I ain't about that life. It's not great. Wish they would just use the name. Well, so far so good. Oh, he might die. Two medics. Two medics. Two medics are needed. Keep blasting the shit out of them. They touched our boats. Can't believe we lost a medic. That's infuriating. Okay. So we've learned what we need. 2 soldiers. One soldier's fine, probably. 2 medics, an engineer, and a scientist. Kinda. Scientist, soldier, engineer, medics. First death was pretty far in, actually. Actually kind of surprised. So what do we say? 2 medics. These two level 1 boys are about to get a crash course in weapons training and combat, apparently. What do we need? Perception and body. Train so hard, little buddies. Same deal, body, perception. If they only get, what, 2 skill points a turn. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they got 3 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they'll be fine. Yeah, let's do that then. Priority. Body is big. I think we just made an assault team, friends. And I took it personally, so we gonna be blasted. That death will cost them their entire corporation. They will feel the righteous fury of America brought down upon them with the wrath of 1,000 burning suns. Ask Japan. I will show them the sun. Oh, I took it personally. We are definitely going to start blasting. Well, that's what it was. It was a scientist, not all the soldiers. Alright, that doesn't change though. You train up, because you'll definitely probably be needed. Forgot that I was doing the scientist, because the accuracy thing is too good. Can y'all really break that down and finish this up? Oh yeah, where are we at? We want to create body armor. Not you, you're the combat team. What are you doing? Get out of there. Get out of there. Trying to... Oh, shit, we could have done that. Shit, alright. Yeah, I'm trying to block them off any way I can. But anyway, I think it's time to take a break. Y'all stay safe out there. Have a good one. We'll be back for the interstellar war bit in a bit, I'm sure.